the dining philosopher problem is a classical problem of synchronization to solve the concurrency and synchronization issues in computer science. So a dining philosopher problem is nothing but there will be 5 philosophers sitting around a table with a rice of bowl of noodles, and each will be given a fork. So the problem is, when each philosopher wants to eat, he has to pick the fork from either side, from both the sides. So if simultaneously if all the philosophers try to eat, there will be a concurrentiation issue. Let's discuss this with the students.
Hello everyone, I am Gopika. Today we are going to see dining philosopher problem. In this problem, 5 philosophers sitting around the table with a bowl of food. One fork between each of them. They need 2 forks to eat food. They can be taken from left and right, but that is not possible. This is called a deadlock. Our goal is to avoid this deadlock. Further will be explained by Kavipriya.
Hello everyone, myself Kavipriya. Now I am going to define dining philosopher problem. In this problem, we have deadlock. What is deadlock in this scenario means deadlock. Every philosopher waits endlessly to eat a food. That is called a deadlock condition in this. Next, we have to avoid starvation, where some philosopher ate food multiple times, where other philosopher wait for endless time. To avoid these 2 issues, we have to solve this dining philosopher problem. Every philosopher must 2 forks to eat a food which is placed in the center of the table. The ideate of this dining philosopher problem will be explained by Harish Raj.
Hello everyone, I am Harish Raj. I will be here to discuss about most interesting part of this DD based topics, that is ideate. There are several ideas and solutions for this problem that is currently faced, which is we call as deadlock. Here I came up with some ideas. Like, one is the philosopher should be picking up the fork in a specific order. That might be from first left and then to right, or right to left. So the next approach will be like, we have to give an priority or token based systems, so that philosopher can eat based on their priority or token systems. There are so many ideas in this philosopher problem, but we have to choose only one, right? So that solution will be explained by Gautam.
Hi, I am Gautam. I am here to talk about prototype for dining philosopher problem. We selected a waiter prototype. Imagine a dining manager who allows 4 out of 5 philosophers to eat at same time. This small change helps to avoid the deadlock. It like how many customers enter into a busy restaurant. Further will be explained by Gurukuran.
So hi, I am Gurukuran. So I am here in the phase of testing and conclusion team. So after we run a test, run and observe the system, do really philosophers get stuck? Not really. But do they get equal and fair chances of getting stuck? Yeah, they do. So we have applied a design thinking based approach for bringing a solution for this effective dining philosophers, where it avoids problems like deadlock and concurrency issues.
I hope you are all clear with the dining philosopher problem. Now let's see a real-world example using this dining philosopher problem.
So I will be here to discuss a real-world problem. In online banking system, multiple users can access many accounts simultaneously, performing transactions like withdrawals, deposits, or transfers. Here, each user is represented as philosopher. Each transaction is represented as ET, and each database logs is represented as chopsticks. The online banking system must ensure that only one user can access and modify the account at a time. Multiple users can access different accounts simultaneously. Deadlocks are prevented and detected. With this, we can be used to resolve this deadlock problem in dining philosopher problem.
So the final conclusion for the dining philosopher problem is, dining philosopher problem is a classical problem in which a philosopher can eat or think in a particular time. Here in this problem we have 5 philosophers sitting on a round table where a bowl of rice is placed in center of the table. Each philosopher have plates and forks on either side of them. If they want to eat, they have to pick two forks to eat. If they pick 2 forks at the same time, there will be a cause of deadlock and starvation. To avoid deadlock, we have seen an ideate that we have to token based system, or we have give another conclusion like we have odd philosopher and even philosopher. The odd philosopher must pick the left fork first and then the right fork next. Either the even philosopher should pick right fork first and the left fork next. Next, the prototype. In our prototype, we have saw that we should allow philosopher by only 4 or 5 philosophers to eat at the same time. So the final conclusion is the philosopher can get factions by avoiding deadlock and starvation. Each philosopher can eat food and also they can